My name is Lester S. Tchaikovsky, Intelligence Sergeant. When I first arrived in Vietnam, I got stuck in Play Coup, waiting for an assignment for 3 boring months, fulfilling mind-numbing tasks. Not bad duty, really, but incredibly boring. With that behind me, I am on my way to Camp Jackson, a hot FOB in the Central Highlands. Some chance to finally see some action. Coming in to replace the team's intelligence sergeant who got killed by a sniper a couple days back. This won't be an easy pair of boots to fill. Based on his file, this guy was an Army lifer. Has been serving with most of the unit for a long time. From what I could gather from the transfer paper, this camp is manned by some wild bunch. Thanks for the ride, boys. Take care and tell those REMFs to start earning their pay.
We'll go. Good luck in there, soldier.
Shut the fuck up, Gator. That's our new 1-0. He's replacing the Sarge.
Darn it, I'm sorry, Sarge. It completely slipped my mind.
It's okay, guys. I get it. At ease.
Welcome to the boonies, Sergeant Tchaikovsky. I'm Corporal DeSanta, your radio operator in the field. And this is our resident redneck and monkey brain, Gator Lemoyne. This isn't exactly Saigon swank, but it ain't Hanoi Hilton either. Best if you go drop your stuff in your tent and meet with the captain in the TOC bunker. It's the one with the US flag and antenna.
Make yourself at home, Sarge. Oh, hey, Sarge. The others are a bit rough around the edges, but they don't mean much by it. We don't get much new faces around here. This is the end of the line. We're as far away from Saigon as it gets. You'll find your tent at the back of the camp after the dining hall, and before Gunther's Grill. Don't get too close to him. He gets real protective of his barbecue. You'll find the rest of the unit on base at this time. Feel free to say hi, but I'm sure the captain will formally introduce you to everyone. He should be waiting for you after you drop your stuff. We left you your gear and your map inside the tent. Make sure to collect it all. Welcome to Indian Country, Sarge.
Roger that. Tent between the mess and the grill. I'll stay away from the Master Growman.
Gator, did you steal my wrench?
I'm afraid you got the wrong guy.
Snap. Welcome to Camp Jackson, Sarge. I'd stand up and salute, but it's not wise in those parts. And I dropped that brake line I've been fidgeting with for the past 20 mics. I'm Franklin Davis, the mechanic of the camp. Well, you should really call me the Wizard. We barely get any logistics out here, so I have to keep those old bangers running on zip ties and prayers.
No worries. I'll let you finish giving this Jeep its spa treatment and I'll head to my tent. Lovely to meet you, Franklin.
Người anh em, tôi không thể giải quyết được nhiệm vụ này. Chúng tôi còn rất xa mọi thứ. Đồ ăn do tệ, người Mỹ thì thô lỗ, súng thì dò tệ, và chúng tôi đã không được trả lương trong 2 tháng.
Đừng nói những điều như thế. Hãy nhớ lại lý do tại sao chúng ta được đến đây. Đây là hình phạt của chúng tôi vì đã không ủng hộ giới lãnh đạo ở thủ đô.
Hello, Trunksy. I'm Limcock, your LLDB translator. You must be our new sergeant. Yes?
Indeed. I'm Intel Sergeant Lester. Nice to meet you, Limcock. So how is it here?
Boku VC in the area. We too few. And too new to do Boku damage to VC. We also too far from friendly lines. This is wild place, Trunksy.
You're not the sugarcoating type, eh? Very well. I'll continue my tour around camp. See you around.
Lavon, Doc, give me some bloody morphine.
Calm. Quit being a pussy. You got bit by a fucking snake and you've got jungle rot. Big deal. Just rest in your quarters, hydrate, and keep those bandages clean.
The mean green fighting machine is always so stingy with the good stuff.
You know what? I'm not cleaning you up listening to your whining. Take this and let me work in peace.
Hey, Jacob, how do you want your meat cooked?
Man, how the fuck should I know how I want my water buffalo cooked?
Dustin? 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 Is he passed out again?
Yes! He's just back from a 50 clicks hump with the CIDGs. Let him be.
Shouldn't you be flower seeking back in Saigon? Why didn't you catch your bird back?
Nah, Gustavo. The captain revoked my pass. Said he needs everyone on base. No LBMF on the menu for me, I'm afraid. I'll be the number 10 GI of the month.
No steam and cream for you, eh? You'll have to keep it in your pants for a bit longer.
Fuck you, Gustavo. This is totally tar food. Hopefully that dickhead Carl will have managed to prepare some decent chow. I cannot eat any more shit on a shingle, man.
I hear that.
Sergeant Chakowski reporting for duty.
Come on in. The captain is waiting for you.
Sergeant First Class Jakowski reporting for duty. Captain Crest, sir.
Welcome to the Camp Jakowski. We're a couple of men short right now, and glad to have you around. First off, since we're way out in the bush here, Jakowski, we can cut the parade field crap effective right now. Second, don't salute around here or you'll set me up. Lastly, I expect you to carry your weight around here. No free rides.
Roger that, Captain Crest, sir.
Cut out the formal shit. We're a different bunch here. This is the talk bunker where team meetings and briefings happen. In case you hadn't noticed, we're more of a small FSB than a real FOB. The logistics out here are terrible, and HQ has not really fully committed on this camp yet. This means we're running very lean. Understood?
Lima Charlie.
Our presence here will only be successful if we keep the local tribes on our side. In that spirit, I want you to go with Corporal Limcock, our LLDB translator, and Dr. Clinton to one of the local villages. We do to check on some of the natives every quarter or so, and it's that time of the year. You might get lucky and get to taste the local juice. Rice wine.
A civic duty, Captain?
Indeed. We've trained the local tribesmen under the CIDG initiative, and Uncle Sam is their guarantor. Most of them are brave fighters, but we can't discount the occasional bad apple. Introduce yourself to the village chief, and gather some intel from him. Go to the main gate. The other two will be waiting for you. Any questions?
Anything I should know about enemy activity?
Marvin the Arvin is allegedly policing this area heavily, and HQ tends to agree. The local VC force is rather toothless. Bolt-action rifles, old World War II gear. They're here on a tax collecting and nuisance duty. It doesn't mean the place is a holiday camp. They'll try to hit and run, but mostly they go after the local population.
Is the Ho Chi Minh Trail not passing through here?
Officially, no. Not in noticeable volumes. As I said, all they run on here is World War II relics. Marvin is running a tight ship, and the Laotian army is keeping its side of the deal. Well, again, that's the official position. If it does, then we haven't found traces of it yet.
Who else is in the area?
If you check your map, you'll see that Marvin has two main FOBs in the area. HQ was looking into bringing in more US assets in the area, but for now, we're it. We can ask for artillery support from Marvin, but that will take time. I've requested our own tubes, but that's not happened yet.
What about air support? Fast movers? Dust-off?
We can get some birds on station within a 10 to 30 mics window, depending on the weather, combat operations, and urgency. The Air Force can be mobilized. They never want to miss a chance to burn the jungle. Medevac is done by whoever is available, Marvin or us.
What about weapons and ammo? I saw the grunts at base are mostly operating with old carbines and SMGs.
As I said, logistics are terrible out here, and we've got what Uncle Sam dares to share with the CIDG. We're mostly running with the stuff from our last war in the Pacific. It works, and it kills. That's all we need. Speaking of which, go to S4 to get your rifle sorted with Private Haze.
Very well. No further questions, Captain. I'll get my weapon and ammo sorted and meet with the others.
Dismissed. Good luck, and remember, if an elephant grass starts yelling, shoot first and ask questions later.
Private Haze, I'm Sergeant First Class Jakowski, your new 1-0. The captain tells me you have some antics for me?
That's right. I'm the S4 guy on base. We're not really blessed by the gods of logistics out here since we're not considered a priority area. We simply tap into the CIDG weapons and ammo drops, as I get a lot more regular deliveries than through our own logistics schedule. Here you are. Your date for today? Isn't she a beauty?
An M1 carbine? Oof! I haven't swung one of those since basic.
The locals are fairly small, so we mainly provide them with lighter weapons to carry. On a long stint through the jungle, you'll be happy to carry it. Most of our engagements are no more than a couple hundred yards away every time, so big calibers are redundant.
I hear that...
It's fairly simple to maintain in the field, unlike some of the newer plastic toys issued. I hear those new M16s are prone to so many issues. Not really looking forward on getting those delivered. If I'm honest, that's perhaps the one perk of being last in line with the Logi boys. We'll be last to run with them.
What about the smokes?
Use the colored ones to mark your positions, or call in the birds. White ones will save your skin if things end up foobar. All right, you're all set.
All right, rock and roll. All right, let's go. Jump in. I'll drive and you guide me.
Ready for orders.
All right, Doc. You're used to staring messed up stuff. How is it in those parts? Corporal Limcock here told me the VC are running unchecked, and the captain tells me the big oils believe it's all under control in the AO. What's your take on things?
Stars and Stripes says we're winning hearts and minds, sir.
Cut the crap, Staff Sergeant. I want the no BS assessment. You'll soon find out I'm not some shake and bake type. So spit it out.
Can't really tell so. We constantly hunt for Charlie in those parts, but unless he wants to be found, there's never any trace of him. He always is one step ahead of us. Marvin is mostly dicking around, pissing off the locals or avoiding confrontation. Natives are polite, but you can tell they're on edge. Make a right here and continue on the road until I tell you otherwise.
So in other words, we're in the blind? Charlie could be acting weak when he's not?
Correct, Tronxier. VC here, but not willing to fight. Why?
Well, maybe the guys up north are so good at interrupting the trail that nothing gets down here. Allegedly. Take left here, and slow down when you get to the river. It's not an easy crossing. All right, take it slow. The river crossing should be shallow enough for us to make it across.
There's a chance we might not make it.
Yes, Trunksy, this river is strong and unpredictable.
Just take it slow and we'll be fine. Don't drown it, or else Franklin will kill us. Those old bangers are barely working.
How fucking standing. We made it.
See this burned huts, Trunksy? VC did this to scare the local tribes.
They basically raid any village that's not contributing to their war effort. Unless you join the CIDG, you can't protect yourself in those parts.
I see. Damn you if you do. Damn you if you don't. What happened to the people living here?
God only knows. We never found them.
Fucking commie sons of bitches.
Feast your eyes on the magnificence of the Tan Uyen village of the Uyen tribe.
They seem to have electricity. It's fancy for those parts.
Yes, Rosie. The government has been spending a lot of money to improve the people's condition. Sadly, it barely trickles to those parts.
Slow down and park on the side of the road by the main gate.
The gateman looks injured. That's no good.
Alright, Trumsy, let me talk to him while Boxy checks on him.
Head inside and look for the village elder and introduce yourself. If he offers you rice wine, drink it. First of all, it's booze, and second of all, it's rude to refuse an invite to drink.
Roger that.
Chao Koong Bayo. What happened to you?
Chuyện gì đã xảy ra với bạn vậy? Tại sao bạn già chết tiệt? Kẻ thù có đến thăm bạn không? Có phải là gần đây không? Có nhiều bạn bị tổn thương hơn không? Sao bạn không kể cho tôi biết chuyện gì đã xảy ra? Sẽ ổn thôi. Hãy để chúng tôi giúp đỡ.
This village is lively, but these high walls and punji barricades don't speak high levels of confidence. There's also armed sentries and guard towers. Something is not right here. People look scared as well. I guess I'll find the village elder somewhere. Let's just walk around and look for him.
Who are you, người lạ?
Hello, Chief. I'm the new Sarge at the camp. My name is Lester. I wanted to come by and introduce myself.
Where have you been this whole time, Duhon Noi Bien?
What do you mean? I just landed at camp about a half hour ago.
Yet. Listen, my first son has been kidnapped by those VC dogs. They forced us to open the gates and stole so much. I had sent a runner to get you Americans to help. Evidently they captured him too.
What? When did that happen? Do you know where the VCs went? How many of them showed up?
No more than 30 minutes ago. They know more than a dozen with old guns. They have my son, Bon Konan. If we don't open our doors to them next time, they will kill him. Go get him back. I think I know where they took him. We call it Kaibu. Let me show you on the map.
Chief, I'm gonna go get your son back. Let me radio this.
What's going on, Sarge?
Motel 1, this is 1-0 over.
1-0, this is Motel 1 over.
Motel 1, this is 1-0. Message follows. Charlie kidnapped. Civilian VIPs from the village. Figures 2. I say again, civilian VIP kidnapped by Charlie. Charlie is nearby with VIPs. Over.
1-0. This is Motel 1. Message received. This is a secure transmission. Can you eliminate Charlie and secure the VIP? How many enemy groups? Over.
Motel 1. This is 1-0. I say again. One group of enemy combatants, lightly armed. Figures 1-0 enemy combatants in the area. Should I wait for reinforcement? Over.
1-0. This is Motel 1. Negative on your last. Take immediate action and eliminate Charlie and save the VIPs. Cannot lose these assets. I will send a team over. ETA 12 mics. What is the enemy location coordinates? Over.
Motel 1, this is 1-0. Roger that for reinforcement. Will action immediately. Enemy coordinates are as follows. Figures 0, 8, 10, 8, 9. Get a dust off in the air. Possible civilian casualties expected. Over.
1-0. This is Motel 1. Dust off request received. Lima Charlie. Tentative ETA 15 mics. Call sign Kingly 16. Execute assignment. Sit rep expected from 1-0 and 15 mics. Out.
All right. You heard the exchange with the captain. Rally on me, and let's head to this Kai Bru. Identify your targets before engaging. According to the Elder, there's around 1 or 2 squads in that area. We're gonna have to move quickly, as they'll no doubt execute the civilians. Keep your heads on a swivel. Any questions? No? All right, let's go.
Help that soldier.
Cover me! Incoming frag!
help that soldier.
On the move!
See their camp. Watch out for traps or hidden surprises. We definitely caught them off guard. Let's push.
Is that a Nazi machine gun?
Indeed. Hitler's buzzsaw, my dad's generation called it when they faced it in Normandy. I saw some intel that the Soviets were dispatching old weapons to the north. Didn't expect to see that kind of vintage firepower, though.
Come see. Look, some intel pinned in the bamboo.
Oh, that's some page out of a Chinese mortar manual.
Look, here, on the floor next to the cache. Some mortar round, but no tube.
Nazi and Soviet guns. And I thought our logistics were foobar.
A cache close to camp and possible mortar. It's not good, Trunksy.
I agree. Clearly, this isn't just some local gang shaking down the villagers. This is a big step up. The trail must be trickling gear and ammo. We've got to find it.
Help! Help me!
This must be the son of the chief. Better have a look at him and send that sit rep.
They caged me like a vulgar bird. Lưu Công San phụng nạn đó chắc chắn đã làm hại tôi rất nhiều. Ôi, bình tĩnh nào người Mỹ. Chắc họ đã làm gãy xương sườn của tôi hay gì đó.
Calm down. We need to get you out of here. Let me radio in for your evac. Stay put, okay?
Let me Trung Sĩ get on the call with Motel Zero. Được rồi, hãy giữ nó cùng nhau. Chúng tôi sẽ đưa bạn ra khỏi đây. Hãy đi theo chúng tôi và giữ im lặng. Một khi chúng ta nói vậy thì hãy lên trực thăng. Các bác sĩ sẽ chăm sóc cho bạn.
Motel Zero, this is 10, over.
10, this is Motel Zero. Receiving you loud and clear, over.
Motel Zero, this is 10. Sit rep follows. Ran into Charlie. About a dozen of them. All KIA. No casualties on our side. Recuperated the son of the village chief. Status WIA. What's the ETA on the dust-off? Over.
10. This is Motel Zero. Bravo Zulu. Excellent work. V-16 should be in your AO. 5 mics. They will radio in on the dedicated shortwave frequency. Over.
Motel Zero. This is 10. Understood. ETA 5 mics for the bird. Be advised, we also discovered weapons cache. Mostly vintage Smalls arms and ammo. However, we found traces of heavy weapons being brought forward by Charlie. Over.
10. This is Motel Zero. Heavy weapons. Very well. We'll discuss this in debrief further in detail. Be advised, support team call sign. Shrew 1 is en route towards the village. They'll take care of disposing of the cache. Focus on getting that wounded civilian in the air. Once done, RTB. Understood? Over.
Motel Zero. This is 10. Lima Charlie will proceed with immediate extraction of the WIA and link up with Shrew 1 to ensure proper disposal of the cache, and then RTB. Out.
All right, he's all set. Ready when you are, Sarge.
All right. Let's move back towards the village. Dust off should be on station by the time we hit the LZ.
Enemy!
King B-16, this is 1-0, over.
1-0. This is King B-16, India 36. Papa spoke from
King B-16, this is 1-0. Roger that. Popping smoke. Out.
Hãy lắng nghe khi trực thăng đã ở trên mặt đất và chỉ khi hạ cánh xuống mặt đất, bạn mới tìm được người trực thăng, hiểu chưa anh bạn? Đừng làm hỏng việc này, nếu không bạn sẽ bị băm nhỏ như mình xèo.
What's going on, Vietcong? Tell him our intel guys will get in touch once he's cleared by the docks. I want him debriefed. Gator, nice of you to join us.
I never can resist the urge to blow goop caches. What's the lay of the land, Sarge?
We ran into about a dozen of them out in the jungle. Definitely militia types with old World War II bolt actions and submachine guns. One of them did have a Kraut MG-42 though. Worry not, they all dead.
A Nazi MG? That's definitely a camp trophy in the making. All right, how big is the cave?
Handful of ammo crates with small arms ammo and a few weapons scattered around. There's also some mortar around, so watch out when you lay your charges. While you're at it, blow up the pier and boat, will you?
It would be my pleasure, Sarge. All right, boys, let's go. We're running out of daylight.